A Brisbane-based transit company has taken a leap into one of the world's busiest transport networks. Transit Systems now owns and operates more than 400 buses in London, and it claims this is just the beginning.
London's famous big red buses with an Australian feel. 400 of the city's single and double deckers now owned and run by Aussie company Transit Systems.
We have 413 buses that carry 111 million people a year. Now that just gives you an idea of the size or the density of the London market.
London's bus network is divided into hundreds of different routes, which different businesses share. Transit Systems has secured 20 of them.
We've bought 3 bus depots in central London. We're becoming part of what is the world's premier bus market.
The Australians are also introducing green into the mix, environmentally friendly, hydrogen-powered buses. One of the routes that Transit Systems has acquired is one of the most sought after. It's Route 25, which goes from East London all the way to Oxford Circus, which is the centre of London. Now that route will carry about 23 million passengers every year, which is the population of Australia. Transit Systems runs ferries in Brisbane and buses all over Australia, but this is a step into a huge foreign market. The contract is for 5 years, but already the Aussies see a future here and plan on expansion. Peter Stefanovic, 9 News, London.
Australian-based Transit Systems is a leading and respected provider of public transport solutions. Each year, its operations across Australia and in the United Kingdom move 170 million people. It's a company committed to partnering with governments and the private sector to deliver high-quality yet cost-effective mass passenger transport. It's dedicated to meeting the mobility needs of its passengers. Its 3 founders, Graham Leishman, Neil Smith and Lance Francis, are Australian transport experts with a reputation for results, having started their careers in the Australian bus industry over 35 years ago. They have built a team of the best people in the industry, with over 3,600 staff operating the largest privately owned ferry fleet in Australia, and 1,400 buses from 16 depots across Australia and 3 depots in London. In Australia, the Transit Systems Group includes Swan Transit, which operates 36% of the Perth metropolitan bus network. Swan was the instigator of the innovative Perth Circle route. Torrens Transit provides 35% of Adelaide's bus transportation needs. In Sydney, Transit Systems operates buses in the rapidly growing southwest region of the city. Transit Systems was the only new entrant to be awarded a highly sought-after contract to operate public transport in Australia's largest city. In Queensland, it operates Stradbroke Ferries, Bay Islands Transit and a significant ferry and barge operation in Gladstone, servicing the booming LNG industry on Curtis Island. These ferry businesses service commuter, tourist and resources sector clients for both passenger and vehicular movements. Operating as Tower Transit as part of the Transport for London network, Transit Systems operates over 420 iconic red London buses. The operations include the busiest bus route in the city, the Route 25, which transports over 23 million people each year.
The beauty of Transit Systems is that it is a results-focused business. If there is a way to do it, we'll find it. If there is a standard to meet, we'll exceed it. It's this holistic approach that sets us apart.
An example of this is the provision of a turnkey marine transport network for the booming LNG industry in Gladstone, Queensland. Transit Systems has custom designed, procured and is now operating a ferry and truck barge superhighway to Curtis Island that seamlessly integrates with the infrastructure. Transit Systems designed and procured a state-of-the-art fleet to deliver these crucial services. Transit Systems is a company devoted to its customers. Its leaders regularly travel its networks and listen to and act upon customer feedback, enabling it to consistently outperform. Transit Systems has transferred more public transport operations from government to the private sector than any other operator in Australia in the last 20 years. And all of these high-risk operations have been successful.
This business is about our customers and working hard to improve their experience. A successful transition is all about detailed planning, and that starts from day one.
Transit Systems is renowned for its ability to overhaul transport networks to better meet customer needs whilst maximising the utilisation of existing assets. It's also highly experienced in delivering the crucial infrastructure that's required to operate efficient transport services, having developed 15 bus depots and a number of specialised marine infrastructure projects in support of large-scale ferry operations. The group's policy is to support the local community wherever possible and strongly endorses equal opportunity. It's also a registered training organisation with a focus on empowering staff and instilling a customer-first and no missed trips culture.
We have an incredible ability to deliver results across all levels. I am proud to lead this business.
Transit Systems, a team of people you can trust to make it work.